What you sniffing? You sniffing my drink? You sniffing my drink? Do you smell my drink? You shouldn't get excited because it's not something you can have, because what I'm having is hot chocolate. And that's not something you can have, kitty kitty. No, chocolate for kitty is not okay. And yet you desperately want it. Sorry, that's just not how it works. Hello everyone and welcome to Sunday. 'Tis the season. Because it's cold now. It's cold now. What was the temperature today?
Like 52.
52?
Uh-huh.
That's the season. Cue everyone in the comments going, that's not cold, because I live in a different place. Whatever. But it's cold here now, and it's cold enough for me to officially... I switched over to long pants a little bit ago, but I'm officially wearing shoes now, which means socks in the house, and also a long sleeve shirt. And more importantly, hot chocolate. I actually still have quite a bit of hot chocolate left over from last year. Somehow we wound up with a lot of hot chocolate over Christmas.
Ready?
Oh, is that what they want?
Ready? Second, come here. Come here. Sit. Good boy.
Aw, smart kitties. We're working on stay, but that's not working as well so far. We still have a little ways to go.
Sit. Sit. Good boys.
They're smart little critters, though. They're smart. We've been doing that for food too, and it's been working pretty well. Yeah, it's getting cold now. Although, to be fair, I think we're gonna have another day in the 70s. It's wild, man. It's like it's almost the middle of November. It's almost the middle of November, and we're still having fairly warm temperatures, which is pretty nice. But today was the first day that was like kind of chilly. We worked in the day, and then this evening we went out for dinner with my parents. And when we were like going out to the restaurant, like it was still daylight and it wasn't that bad. But when we were coming back in, it was cold. I don't know what the temperature is tonight, but it's a little colder than 52, and not particularly enjoyable. So I am breaking out the hot cocoa. And we've had the heat on for a while. I think I talked maybe about it on a breakfast stream. It was a few weeks ago. I think we started using the heat in the morning instead of the AC. It's a good thing though, and I understand that different parts of the country or world are experiencing different temperatures, and you may have already had snow for a while. Different strokes for different folks, but for here, like this is it's starting to get cold now, and I hate it. Anyway, this really is one of my favorite times of year for things like this. I do enjoy the holidays, and I do enjoy hot cocoa, but there's no part of me that enjoys the cold weather. And I get it. It's funny, Southerners talking about the cold weather, but I still have a right to hate it. And just because people are experiencing colder temperatures elsewhere doesn't mean that I can't also hate what I perceive as cold here. Because the flip side also ends up being true. I can generally take hotter temperatures than all the people who, don't mind the cold as much as I do. That being said, I really wish I existed in a place where it was like 80 degrees all the time. And those places, I guess, exist. I think Hawaii is probably pretty good year-round. Florida is usually a little more consistently warmer than here since it's further south. Texas, Mexico. There's other options, but my family's here, our lives are here, so for the time being, we probably also will be here. But if it could be a little bit warmer, I'd take it. But then I'd probably never drink hot cocoa, and that sounds like a travesty. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. There's not a whole lot to talk about yet. The next few days are, well, we'll see. We'll see. There's a good chance within the next few days that the rest of November stuff will be done on Stephen Plays. That's how hard we're working. We're basically treating right now as if we're going to go on a trip. But there is no trip. We've been working really hard because we need all of that time that we would have for a trip, but we need it to work on stuff that needs to desperately be worked on. And It's looking good right now. I'm happy. The only thing I'm really not happy with is the beard, because I think it looks terrible. And I don't think it's going to come in completely, but experiments are fun. Give it 2 more weeks and we'll see what happens. Anyway, that's it for you guys fighting? Or chasing each other? Look at this little Freddy Krueger. I bet you anything that's exactly what he's doing. You Freddy Krueger and Sagan? I know that's what you do. You follow real slowly. He'll run and you'll just walk, and then you'll bite him. You gonna bite him? He got distracted by something on the carpet. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Talk about hot chocolate today. And as always, let's meet back tomorrow, shall we?